What's going on, everybody? It's been a minute. My camera on my phone broke. I had to get a new phone. You know how that goes. But if you noticed, there's something missing. I sold the Hellcat. I ended up putting 1,200 miles on it. Had a blast doing it too. You know, decided to get rid of it. I wanted to get a bigger bike. And I went ahead and literally looked at every type of bike you can think of. And I settled upon this. You know, it's a 2009 Harley Davidson 1200 Sportster Custom. I really did enjoy the Hellcat with the 190. It actually taught me how to ride. You know, that was my first ever street legal motorcycle. This is my first ever real bike. You know, I was going to get a KTM Duke. Then I was going to get a Buell. Then I was going to get a Shadow. I mean, I went through the gamut, you know, looking. And finally, you know, after a while, and a lot of research, you know, I decided to check out what Harley is, you know. And I grew up with Harleys. My brother always had a Fat Boy. You know, his friends had Harleys. My neighbor had Harleys. Everybody I know always had a Harley, you know. And I always wondered, you know, what the deal was about with them. And like I can say now, I totally get it after riding this. You know, I'm a short dude and skinny. I'm 5'9", 150. And as you can see, this has the forward controls. And it's got mini ape hangers. And I will say, it fits you like a glove, at least me being that size. And it is super comfortable. You know, now, as you know, Harleys are not fast. You know, they're not meant for speed. But what they are meant for is comfort. And this thing is awesome as far as comfort goes. You know, it came with, as you can see there, Rush slip-ons. It's got a Screaming Eagle air intake, you know, air filter setup. Obviously, you see the mini ape hangers. It did come with progressive rear shocks, which seemed to me a little stiff. You know, I'm gonna switch those out with something else. Not too much of a fan of the progressive shocks, to be honest. But I absolutely love the bike. You know, the Custom actually has a bigger gas tank. You get a 4.5 gallon, which means more riding, less stops, which is what you want. You know, it handles great. It was definitely a little getting used to, you know, going from a little 200-pound bike to about a 600-pound bike. And especially, like I said, this being my first bike, really. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Especially now. I absolutely love this thing. You know, like I said, it's a 09. And it only has, when I bought it, it has 7,200 miles on it. It now has 7,500 and something. Well, probably maybe even close to 7,600. But like I said, the bars, super awesome, really nice. Do a little quick walk around. My brother gave me this bag because he doesn't have a Harley right now. He's looking to get another one though. But I did, as you can see, bought the smoked out signal lenses. Those were $10 for all four, and it completely changed the look of the bike. You know, and at least now, this thing actually has a real horn, not the girly sounding horn that you get on the Taos and even the Honda Shadows. My buddy has a Shadow 750 Aero, and it literally has the same horn as the Hellcat. And then also, it came with the Joker Speedo relocation kit, which I actually really like it. You know, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about that and the bars, you know, and the forward controls, because like I said, I'm short. I'm 5'9", but it's actually really comfortable. You know, very nice. I do like the I love this bike. I mean, I'll just put it the other way. It also came with the leaned license plate for the rear. Obviously, I got to get a new tail light. That's got to be LED and smoked. Absolutely. I'm gonna get some LED kit for light this big bad boy up. I did swap out the stock headlight for the Daymaker knockoff on Amazon, and I am extremely happy with that. That thing is super bright, especially at night. You get a way better light pattern, way better throw. You can see off to the sides. It's much better. You know, as you can see, I'm not good. Well, I guess I can go, yeah, head on. But it's really bright, like much brighter than you can see here. And it's really dirty right now. I mean, it is absolutely filthy because I've been riding the crap out of it. But my brother said that he's going to detail it for me, and when he details a bike, usually takes him about 8 to 10 hours. So it's going to be really nice when he's done. You know, I'll show you. Oh, I guess I have 7,600 miles on here now. So I lied. 7,622. As you can see. But I absolutely love it. You know, absolutely love it. I think that I made the best decision. You know, and obviously going from a 190 to a 1200 Harley, you know, you're gonna notice the difference in power. That's for sure. You know, it's got a lot of torque. You know, these V-twins are very torquey. I love the way they sound. I love the vibration. You know, it's not crazy vibration that you can't handle. It's like just right, because this one's obviously rubber mounted, fuel injected. You know, but when you shift into gear 2, you know, you get a real nice satisfying clunk. It's pretty awesome, man. You know, the Sportster 1200 and 883s are like a very mechanical motor. You know, remind you kind of like a sewing machine, almost even a tractor. You know, but I went ahead and changed the oil as soon as I got it, although it was literally brand new. Changed the primary oil over to the stuff that I use. I like Schaefer's. You know, I run it in my SRT, and I have no trouble. Worth every penny. I can get it locally, so I don't have to order it or nothing like that, which is another benefit. You know, that and AmSoil are pretty good, but I prefer Schaefer's. You know, local Harley dealership actually sells AmSoil products, but like I said, I like Schaefer's stuff better. But the bike is really actually clean. You know, there isn't any rust on it. That was a big thing for me. I obviously didn't want to go spend, you know, decent amount of cash on a bike that's rusty. I mean, who wants a rusty Harley or a rusty bike at all, for that matter? I'll give it a quick fire up. Now you can hear how it sounds. It sounds good like a Harley. You know, and it does have a stage 1 kit on it, which, if you're familiar with them, like I said, slip-ons, intake, and it does have a tune. But here we go. As you can tell, it's loud, but it's not too loud. It sounds good. As you can see, if you like yeah, definitely happy. You know, and I will say, if you're looking at getting a Harley and you don't want to get one because of what you might be looked at as, you know, dude, get one, because you will not regret it. That's all I'll tell you. You will not. You know, awesome, awesome. Super happy. That's for sure. And if you do have a Sportster, you know, one thing I've come across is the only rusty bolt on the bike. The motor mount bolts up front here tend to come loose. You know, so just check it with a 5/8 wrench. Takes 2 seconds, you know. Crank it down pretty good. Then of course, you know, battery terminals, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. You know, let you see the new bike. Lots happened since I was last on here and the phone broke. But you know, I'll see if I can make a video riding, if anybody wants that, and go from there. But I wanted to share my new Harley with you guys. And don't worry, still got a soft spot for my little Hellcat. Love that little bike. You know, a guy out of New York actually bought it. But yeah, there you go. Till next time, I'll make another video once it's all detailed. Probably not even going to recognize it because it's going to look like a totally different bike. But apparently somebody either called an ambulance or set their house on fire. So I'll let you guys go for now. Take care. Thanks for watching.